First question, calculate the directivity of an isotropic antenna. So the formula for finding directivity in terms of solid angle, that is 4 pi divided by that solid angle, and we know the isotropic antenna that value is 4 pi. So now this d becomes 4 pi divided by 4 pi, that's become 1. So the directivity of isotropic antenna is 1. Next question, what is the bandwidth of the resonant circuit where Q is equal to 100 and Q is the quality factor and resonant frequency that is equal to 5 megahertz. So we have to find the bandwidth. So bandwidth, if you are giving the name bandwidth, that is equal to resonant frequency divided by quality factor, and here resonant frequency is 5 megahertz and quality factor is 100, that is equal to 5 into 10 to the power 4, otherwise 50 into 10 to the power 3 hertz, otherwise 50 kilohertz. So the bandwidth here is 50 kilohertz. Next question, calculate the gain of an antenna with circular aperture of diameter 3 meter at a frequency of 50 gigahertz. So we have to find gain, and we know the relationship between this G and directivity D is equal to K into D, and we know the formula for this D. Put that value, that is 4 pi divided by lambda square into AE. Lambda is the wavelength and AE is the effective aperture area. So we have the formula for finding this AE, that is equal to, and here we are mentioning this is a circular aperture of diameter 3. So AE is equal to 5 d square divided by 4. So diameter we know that is 3. So 3 square divided by 4. So this is AE value, and again lambda, the formula here is 300 divided by F in megahertz. So F frequency is 5 gigahertz. So in terms of megahertz, that can be written as 5000 megahertz. So this become 3 divided by 50. So this is lambda value. So put all the value in the formula, and here K is equal to 1. So there is no, consider there is no loss. So K is equal to 1. So 1 into 4 pi divided by 3 into 50 the whole square into pi into 3 square divided by 4. This 4 get cancelled, this 3 square and this 3 square get cancelled. So this become pi square divided by 1 by 50 the whole square, otherwise pi square into 2500. So put the value of pi and pi square, that become 9.8596 into 2500. So multiplying this we will get 24649. So gain of this antenna, that is equal to 24649. Fourth question, calculate the length of the half wave dipole antenna meant to have correct half wave length at 60 megahertz. So we have to find lambda for half wave dipole antenna. So that is lambda by 2, that is equal to 150 divided by F in megahertz. So we have to find the wavelength at 60 megahertz. So F here is 60 megahertz. So the answer here is 60. So solving this we will get, that is equal to 2.5 meter. So this is the answer. Next question, find out the radiation resistance of a lambda by 16 wire dipole in free space. So we have to find the radiation resistance. So the formula for radiation resistance, that is RR, that is equal to 80 pi square dl divided by lambda the whole square, and dl here, dl is lambda by 16. So we know other values, 80 into 98696 into this value, and dl is lambda by 16, and another one lambda here, the whole square. Lambda get cancelled. So solving this we will get 7 389.568 divided by 256. So solving this, we will get 3.08 ohm. So this is the radiation resistance of lambda by 16 wire dipole in free space. So here the answer is 3.08 ohm. Next question, the radiation resistance of an antenna 72 ohm and loss resistance is 8 ohm. What is the directivity if the power gain is 16? So we have eta, that is efficiency, because we have to find the directivity, and we know the formula for directivity, that is equal to power gain divided by eta. So we have to find this eta, and the formula here is radiation resistance divided by radiation resistance plus loss resistance, and radiation resistance is 72, loss resistance is 8. So 72 plus 8, so this become 72 divided by 80, that is equal to 0.9. So they give G is equal to 16 and eta is equal to 0.9, and from that we can derive D, that is equal to 16 divided by 0.9, that is approximately equal to 160 divided by 9, that is equal to 17.78. So the directivity of this equal to 17.78. Next question, a thin dipole antenna is lambda by 15 long. If its loss resistance is 1.5 ohm, find the radiation resistance and the efficiency. So first, radiation resistance, we know the formula RR, that is equal to 80 by square dl divided by lambda the whole square, and here dl is equal to lambda by 15. So 80 into 9.8696. So just remember this value for by square, and dl here is 15 lambda the whole square, lambda get cancelled. So solving this, we will get 3.5 ohm. So this is radiation resistance value, and we have the radiation resistance and loss resistance, and the efficiency eta is, that is equal to radiation resistance divided by radiation resistance plus loss resistance, that is 3.5 divided by 3.5 plus 1.5. So that is 3.5 divided by 5. So solving this, we will get 0.7. So eta, and eta in percentage 0.7 into 100, that gives 70%. So the efficiency here is 70%. Next question, find out the Q of an antenna if it has a bandwidth of 600 kHz and is cut it to the frequency 30 MHz. And we know the formula bandwidth, that is equal to resonant frequency divided by quality factor. Now we have to find this quality factor. So this equation becomes resonant frequency divided by bandwidth, and here resonant frequency is 30 MHz, bandwidth is 600 kHz. So 30 into 10 to the power 6 divided by 600 into 10 to the power 3. So this can be written as 3 into 10 to the power 7, 6 into 10 to the power 5, 1 by 2, that is 0.5 into 10 to the power 2, that is equal to 50. So the quality factor here Q, that is equal to 50. Next question, calculate radiation resistance of an antenna which is drawing 15 amps current and radiating 5 kilowatt. And here this is radiating volts, so that is they given W, and this is current, the IRMS value. So if they are giving this W and IRMS value, so the finding the radiation resistance using this formula, that is W, power is equal to IRMS square into radiating resistance. So here we know this is equal to 5 kilowatt, and this equal to 15 square into IR. So RR. So So radiation resistance that is given as 5 into 10 to the power 3 divided by 15 into 15. So 1 by 3. So solving this, we will get 22.22 ohm. So the radiation resistance here is 22.22 ohm. Next question, calculate the maximum effective aperture of an antenna which is operating at wavelength of 2 meter and has a directivity of 100. So that we know the formula directivity, that is equal to 4 pi divided by lambda squared into AE. So now we have to find this AE. So this equation become D into lambda square divided by 4 pi. So we know the directivity here is 100 and wavelength is 2 meter. So 2 square, that become 4 divided by 4 pi. This get cancelled. So here is 100 divided by pi. So the answer here is 31.84. So this effective aperture of this antenna, that is equal to 31.84.